All right, this is not going to be a knife for everybody. It's kind of a modified cleaver blade that some are going to be like, what the hell? And others are going to be, that's really cool. So I'm kind of in the middle. It's not really my taste. But here on my channel, I do like to show all the knives, especially ones that are different and unique and that you may or may not like. Let's just dive right into it. These are Bestech Skirmish. Okay, we have our budgeter. They're both budget knives. You're at $130 and you're at like $56. Okay, your budgeter one comes in just a standard cardboard box, nothing fancy. And your Damascus Damasteel one comes in a zippered pouch with a microfiber and, whatnot. And it's the Skirmish model. Okay. That's the differences. Size and shapes, exactly the same. Weights, all the same. Blade is the same other than the material. Both G10 scales, both deep carry pocket clips. It's really just the colors. Now they have other colorways as well. They've got some, red and black. They've got just red. They've got black coated blades. They've got this Damascus. They call it Damascus. It's like a Damasteel to me, but okay. Splitting hairs a little bit. So you've got some options. The standard blade is D2. I think they're all D2, and they run from this like $55 to about $65, depending on if you get a coated blade. And different G10 colors are going to vary in price slightly. All right, so you're 4 5/8 over, 4 5/8 closed, 7 3/4 overall with a 3.2-inch blade. These do run on bearings, but they're not drop shut. And if you slowly close, you can feel a little grit in there. Now, this did come from another reviewer. So I believe these were brand new, but they're a little bit gritty on the close in slow-mo. Not that that's how you're really going to use it. They do not feel gritty in a normal close. Okay. So these are new, but I don't know how many people they've passed around to. This is part of a pass around. Teresa over at Bestech. I talked with her for, a year maybe. On and off. They've sent me other knives. Usually they just send me something and say, keep it. This time it's, hey, we want to send you some, but can you pass them off to the next person? And that's not a problem with me. I'm not here to get free stuff, and I'm not here to make money and turn this into a commercial. That's why I really point out the things I like and the things I do not like. The handle feels okay, and there is room for my pinky here, but it feels cramped. It feels too small for me. And then the pocket clip, not really a hot spot, but you're not going to forget that it's there. It's not really uncomfortable, but it's a little bit in the way. You're always going to feel the pocket clip. I mean, there's no getting around it. There's always going to be a clip on every knife. Any knife that has a pocket clip, you're probably going to feel at some level. This one just kind of feels a little more noticeable in this normal grip. If you choke up, changes everything dramatically, and then I have no problems with anything. These are super, super sharp, very fine tip for piercing material and really getting in to do fine detail work. All in all, I don't know, for $130, can you really go wrong? I love this G10 pattern with the dark blue, the lighter blue, and the black. Like, it's just a great pattern. The pocket clips are done perfect. Recessed into the scales with countersunk hardware. They work fantastic. Black G10 floating backspacers. And like I said, they run on bearings. Here's a close-up of the two-tone yellow and black. So Bestech is an OEM for a lot of other makers / designers. And that's a topic I've talked about in a previous video. If I'm having a company make a knife for me and all I'm doing is a designing, does that make me a maker? Does that make me a brand? Or does that just make me a designer? I'm going to probably get into that on an EDC hour with Alex at some point so that we can kind of banter back and forth and see where we come out with on that topic. But let me know in the comments. So let me give you a couple of quick size comparisons. We don't need them both out here for that. But that went out of the way so it's not a distraction. Here it is with the Sharpie, the Spyderco. I mean, this obviously, like I said at the beginning, this is not for everybody. Here it is with the Kubi, another budget OEM type company over in China. The KB237. It's about $50. And this is about $55. So you can find something to fit your price range in a configuration that you like. I love budget knives because of that. I also like my crazy customs, but you pay for that with the VC Edge interface and the custom Hellraiser from Red Horse Knife Works. So yeah, I kind of cover the whole gamut from $10 knives to $10,000 knives is what I own and what I collect. So let me know. What's your price range? Down below, I would love to hear. Thanks a lot, guys.